So of course, starting with a fresh face, I'm going to be applying moisturizer. I normally use like a billion moisturizers all at once, but I'm going to show you a few of my favorites. So this is the La Mer Moisturizing Cream. Another favorite of mine is this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. But for my ultimate go-to moisturizer, I have to say it's been this Origin Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream. That's incredibly long, but yeah, I've been using this underneath my makeup and also before going to bed just to keep my skin hydrated and moisturized. Massaging the cream from the center of my face outwards just to have an even application. So for today's primer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This primer, has been in my kit for a long time and I've been using it just because it's really moisturizing, but it's not really my favorite primer. I'd have to say just for like an everyday use, it's perfect, but for going out and like the longevity of your makeup and it staying on, it doesn't really do much, but it's moisturizing and it smells amazing. So here I'm also using a bit of MAC Strobe Cream in Peach Light just on the high points of my face. So for foundation, I'm mixing the Fenty Pro Filter foundation in 140 plus this NYX HD foundation in 106. I always weirdly start applying foundation in this area. You'll see there, like right there, because it's where my foundation tends to disappear right away. I don't know, I have just like dry patch underneath my cheek for some reason, like all of a sudden it just disappears in that area. So that's where I start, and then I go ahead and go underneath my eyes and then the center of my face, on top of my lip. I also cover my eyebrows sometimes just because I usually forget to apply foundation on top of my eyebrows and then I have this like white line on top of my eyebrow, so it ain't cute. So now for concealer, I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD Concealer in... I don't know the color of my concealer. It's pretty pink actually for my taste, but it does help cover my under eye bags. So I'm just applying that underneath my eye. I usually use this concealer just for color correction, and then I apply this Rimmel concealer that's just a few shades lighter than my foundation just to cover everything up. The heck was that face? So again, just blending everything in, and for me, I take so long for me to blend like all of my concealer and just have it really nice and clean. So I take forever with concealer and maybe brows. Yeah, maybe concealer and brows. I take forever doing those two. Here I'm using the Happy Skin Glisten Up Contour Stick. It does have a slightly grayer, is that even a word? Slightly gray tone to it, so it's perfect for contouring, not for bronzing, but for contouring to show like a more natural shadow instead of like having an orange cast on your cheek. So I'm just applying a tiny bit underneath my nose and then spreading the excess on the sides just for a slight contour. Why am I so angry when I put makeup? Oh, there we go. So I'm just blending it until it becomes more faded and has a more natural look. So I'm going to be zooming you guys in a bit more, and I'm going to set the areas of my face where I'm not going to highlight with the Clinique Blended Loose Powder. So here I'm applying the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick in Pinky Dust. So I'm basically using this product as a base for my bronzer and also my blush. So for contour, I'm going to be mixing these two Tarte bronzers together just to bring a bit of warmth back to my face. When doing bronzer and contour, I love using big fluffy brushes. I think they distribute the product evenly and they create this sort of natural, glowy look to your skin. So after I apply the bronzer on my cheeks and on my temples, I always apply the excess all over my face just so everything looks even and well blended. So for my nose, I just normally apply it on the areas wherein I put the cream contour, so it just sets everything in place. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this ColourPop I Think I Love You palette. I've been obsessing over this lately. It's been definitely my go-to eyeshadow palette. So the first color we're going to be using is called My Treat. I'm just going to be applying this on my brow bone, and also I'm going to use the excess powder just to set my whole eyelid. As you can see, this palette is really pigmented, so a little goes a long way with this one. So moving on to the next shade, we are going to be using Fancy Face, and I'm going to be applying this with a small crease brush. Since I do have a slightly hooded eye, I always map out where I want my quote-unquote crease to be, and then I blend it with a clean fluffy brush right after. I'm also applying the same color on my lower lash line. So next up we have Bel Air and Howdy, and I'm going to be mixing these two colors and applying it all over my lid. Then again, I'm just going to be blending the edges of my eyeshadow and applying the exact same color underneath my eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my bottom lashes, not my top lashes. Please don't try this at home. I've been doing this for years and it's been like my secret beauty hack for girls who don't really have long bottom lashes. Now moving on to blush, I am using this Estee Lauder Pure Color Blush in Pink Kiss. It's the hardest thing to open, but it's a gorgeous corally color that I think matches with olive skin tones just like me. So I'm just applying this on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards. Okay, now this part is really random. I just tried the soap trick for my brows and I'm still undecided about it. I'm just scared of getting acne on my brows in case I could get this like allergic reaction with the soap or whatever, but I don't know. It's okay. But anyway, moving on to my fixing spray. I'm using this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray and I'm just spraying that all over my face. Now for lips, I'm going to show you my secret trick for overlining your lips. First, I use this matte lipstick for my liner because usually when you use a lip liner and you overline your lips, it's really obvious. But when you use matte lipsticks, it's actually not that noticeable. First, I apply a more cool tone brown for my lip liner and then I just overline more on my cupid's bow rather than on my whole lip. And then I go in with a more blush toned lip color, and I'm using the L'Oreal lipstick in Nature's Blush. It's been my go-to lipstick lately, and this looks exactly like my lip color. So when I go over the lip liner, it doesn't look that obvious that I overlined my lips. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be using this NARS Dual Intensity Blush. The one on the left is actually a blush, and the one on the right is a highlighter. So the way I apply my highlighter is that I go in with a very minimal amount first, but I still apply it on all the high points of my face. So my cheekbones, the inner corner of my eyes, my brow bone. Why am I so intense? Look how mad I am. What the hell? Okay, anyway. So after that, I finish off with this NYX, ooh yes, with this NYX Dewy Finishing Spray. That's it for my everyday makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.